Hello everybody, back at it again with another car vlog. So, first and foremost, I do want to say for everyone that has subscribed and left comments and just, sharing how they're basically in the same boat as I am in, I just want to say thank you. It really just, shows me that everyone has a shared experience and we're connected in that way, and it helps me in not feeling alone. So first off, thank you for that. I decided for this video, I want to focus on one of the things that I am healing from, which is going to be the physical part of my journey. So I am, as you know, married. Me and my husband, we do want to have a family one day. And in order for me to get to a place where I can have a safe pregnancy, I'm going to have to lose a significant amount of weight. But not only just that, I just want to focus on my relationship with food and how I use it to cope with, stress, anxiety, and just using food as more than just fuel for my body. And part of that is just identifying when those triggers happen and choosing to do something else rather than resort to food. There go the police. So back, I want to say last fall, I've been dealing with things that were regarding my menstrual cycle, and it caused me to see an endocrinologist. They ran tests, and it turned out that I had diabetes, and he prescribed me metformin at first, and I even asked for an extended release form of metformin, that way it doesn't mess with my stomach. However, it did mess with my stomach, and I just stopped taking it. And so he did prescribe me a GLP-1 medicine, Mounjaro or tirzepatide, and with that medication, it suppresses your appetite, it slows down your digestion, that way you stay fuller longer. It was a medication, or just a GLP-1 in general. It was something that I was interested in taking. I did have family members that go on it, and they've had success with it. So I figured that if I would take that, it would help me with not only just managing my blood sugar, but also losing weight. I did start taking it towards the end of February. It is going on the end of the second week of March, or not March, April, and I am on track to losing around 30 pounds since I started, which is awesome. And, of course, I have a long way to go. But since I've started taking the medicine, of course, it's more effective with diet changes as well as exercise. And with taking this medicine, I have started to develop better eating habits. Since it slows down your digestion, it, causes constipation as a side effect. To combat that, you have to drink more water and, of course, increase your fiber. And so I try to, with each meal, try to have some fiber. And so far, it's been working for me. I haven't had any issues in regards to that. Another thing is, with the losing weight, I do increase my protein. That way I don't lose muscle, instead lose fat. I try to aim for around 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal. And of course, I supplement that with high protein snacks. And so far, everything seems to be working. Since it slows down digestion, I do stay fuller longer. Before, I would, eat like breakfast, for example, and literally like an hour afterwards, I would get hungry again. And then I would start thinking, oh, I wonder what I should have for lunch, or if I should have something else. And then that would start the cycle of me eating more throughout the day. But with this medication, since I started taking it, I haven't really been thinking about food in that way. I would just stay full, and then my hunger cue for the next meal would come, and it wouldn't seem as soon after my last meal. And with those changes, I feel like I have improved on my eating. As far as like triggers go for, stress, or for when I get stressed or anxious, that I am still working on. I feel like if I just, when I'm in the thick of it, just step back and just take a breather, that does help me. Sometimes I would just, go into prayer in those instances. Just, asking God to just take away my anxieties and everything, because that would just, distract me. God, for a second, I thought I didn't hit record, and I would have been so sad. But as far as the physical part, at least that part of it, I feel like it's heading towards the right direction. I just have to focus on exercising more. I do have to admit that I do get lazy when it comes to exercise. I just need to get more motivation around it, I guess. I just have to get more motivation for it. Of course, once you start doing it and do it more consistently, it gets easier. It's just starting. That's kind of the rough part. But, since I'm losing weight at the rate that I'm in, I do want to make sure that I don't, look saggy or whatever. I mean, I know I'm going to have loose skin by the end of it, but, if I could do anything to, decrease the jiggle and make it look a little more toned, I have to do it. But that's something that I'm working towards. I do have equipment at home, so at least it'll be more easy that way, instead of just spending money on a membership. Because as much as, as simple it is to walk outside, I just don't like the heat. I do live in Florida, so it does get pretty humid. And especially since it's heading towards the summer, it's just going to get more humid from here. But no, I just wanted to just touch on the physical aspect of it. I'm lucky that I am able to take this medication, and that's very affordable, thank goodness, for my insurance. Because I know for a fact that if I didn't have the insurance, that there would be no way that I'd be able to afford the medicine. But thankfully, I have an insurance that it covers the medication, but they only allow a certain percentage of the cost for its members to pay. But I am close to my destination now, so I'm just going to end the vlog here. Again, thank you to everyone that's engaged with me in the comments and just subscribing and just wanting to see more from me. It does mean a lot. I feel like that sense of community that I've been kind of wanting to build is just starting, and it's going to be good. So yeah, thank you. Peace.